call yourself a free spirit, a wild thing. And you're terrified somebody's gonna stick you in a cage. Well, baby, you're already in that cage. You built it yourself.
So a few weeks ago, our Minister of Education announced that school was officially over, or at least until the end of June and maybe next September. So what better way to commemorate than finally edit a school lookbook that I filmed 3 months ago on exactly the last week we attended school this year. Okay, for real though, I've been wanting to film an accurate what I wear to school lookbook, so I definitely tried harder on my outfits that week, but let's just pretend that I plan my outfits every day. I spent like 5 days just editing this video, so please enjoy it, and also please enjoy the mini glow up I had in literally the 5 days that I filmed this video. I'm lucky to be able to access e-learning resources even at home. You know, we got our legendary Google Classroom assignments, and honestly, our teachers have been assigning work on so many new platforms. Like, we got Google Classroom, we got Khan Academy, we have like 10 more.
Yeah, that's fine.
So now that I'm lounging in my house all day because I'm not going to school every single day, I tend to forget to try my outfits, like forget the reason that I like fashion because it can make me confident. Because it's a lot easier to throw on something that's quick and comfortable. Of course, this is such a first world problem, and it's not to say that comfort and confidence is necessarily mutually exclusive, but you know, I'm not gonna throw on a pair of extra stiff jeans if I'm sitting around all day. So it was really fun editing this video because I could see what my outfits, what my life looked like prior to the quarantine. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool seeing the faces like all of us are going through during this time. In the very beginning, everyone who was lucky enough to stay at home was really like, you know, hustle, rise and grind, get those hobbies in, get that project done now that we have so much time.
I'm at Celebration Square. This is not actually my school, but I didn't have enough time to film at my school today, which is why we're doing this in one of the center squares. And Rachel is still with me to get over that vlogging anxiety and also to carry my scarf because it's really cold today. And my jacket is like distressed everywhere for the aesthetic. That's okay.
Then after a while, people were more like, wait, no, that's BS. This is a time where it's stressful for everyone involved and you don't need to have a whole side hustle started. Which honestly, I think is super important, especially for those who felt paralyzed or felt like they couldn't do anything because of the situation. From like the end of May, we started to realize that there are a lot of injustices across the world that have been exacerbated by the pandemic. From xenophobia to poverty to the Black Lives Matter movement. And honestly, these injustices are not new. They've always existed, but it's just been made worse by our situation. At the same time, I still think it's amazing how we're able to come together and unite in times like this. Oh, by the way, I was so proud that I thrifted that jacket and the shirt, and I wore that jacket like every day the first week that I thrifted it. Okay, can we talk about how many trends we've gone through since 2020 started? We went from cuffing our jeans to World War III memes to killer hornets to making whipped coffee and whatever new trend TikTok has in store for us. Like y'all, so much has happened in the course of 6 months. We're only halfway through 2020.
I just want to stop.
Speaking of trends, can you tell how hard I was trying to experiment with styles while filming for this video? Thursday, I tried to be as edgy and as e-girl as possible, which, not gonna lie, didn't work out too well, but I kinda like that outfit, so...
Down in your
My heart is going to... Oh. Okay. Deal. I learned how to do this recently. You've been replaced.
I just want to stop.
Ooh, this one's a comfy one. I've actually been wearing this outfit around the house these days because the romper is honestly, it looks pretty good without the belt and it's so comfortable. There's all the room for my possible food baby, and simply layering a white shirt underneath it makes it look super trendy, if I may say so myself. There was this point in time where I was berating myself for editing this video so late because, oh, it can't be a normal school lookbook anymore, etc, etc. But the reality is our normal is going to be severely changed by this pandemic. I was honestly hesitating to upload this video because how am I supposed to address a month's worth of changes and social issues and everything in a 7-minute video? But ultimately, I think the most important thing is to not avoid what's going on.
I just wanna.
Someone just biked by and I'm pretty sure it's the same girl that I've been eyeing for the past like 5 minutes when I was in front of my garage. I'm in my own house, but I feel so weird vlogging outdoors.
I think lately there's been kind of a pressure to do something great, to make something that can change the world. But honestly, sometimes the best thing you can do is to change yourself. Educate yourself, actively keep up with the world, especially if you are in the position to do so. Oh, by the way, I made and hand drew these pins with this pin making machine at some sort of festival, and I'm really proud of how they turned out.
You're afraid to stick out your chin and say, okay, life's a fact. People do fall in love. People do belong to each other. Because that's the only chance anybody's got for real happiness.
I'm not vlogging in public. What are you talking about? This is not happening. This is fake news. Whoever thinks this is happening is lying.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was able to transport some of you guys back into a less stressful time, but also remind you to look around and keep in touch with the world around you. See you next time.